Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? If you were a kid who loved spooky things all year long, not just at Halloween, then Scooby-Doo was your go-to cartoon for sure. So today I am paying respect to that awesome cartoon Great Dane by making Scooby Snacks. Now, Scooby Snacks were actually referenced in the cartoon several times. Not sure what those were made of, but I know ours are made of 3 simple ingredients. We got some whole wheat flour, we got peanut butter, and we got pumpkin. And I promise you, your dog, your Scooby, or maybe even your monster, is gonna go nuts for these homemade Scooby Snacks. Okay, so we got a 1/4 cup of the pumpkin puree and we have a 1/4 cup of peanut butter in there. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is my friend Harry. He's helping me out today. Harry is actually one of the Scooby-Doo monsters who ended up on the cutting room floor, unfortunately. So Harry's really excited because, he's back in the limelight today. Okay, so Harry, why don't you go ahead and add 1/2 cup of the whole wheat flour. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stir that around until everything's nicely mixed. Here is what the dough should look like. I did add about 1 teaspoon of water to this mix to help everything combine a little bit easier. And I let Harry get in there with his monster claws to really push everything together and get it into one solid ball. You can do the same. Use your hands, use your paws, use your monster claws, but it should look like a ball just like that. And Harry, I think you did a tremendous job. Okay, I decided to take things over because let's face it, none of us wants to see a hairy monster roll out, cookie dough or Scooby snack dough. But that's what I did. I sprinkled just a little bit of the flour onto this wax paper, pushed the dough down. Actually, with my hands, you can use a rolling pin if you want, but it worked just fine pushing it down like this, especially if you've got kids who are helping you. It's a nice little thing that they can do. And then the rest is really easy. I've got these super cute little dog bone cookie cutters. Gonna push that down there. But I also have some ghost cookie cutters, and I think that's super appropriate for these Scooby Snacks. These things look so good. Okay, let's put these babies into the oven, 300 degrees, and then we will have Scooby-Dooby-Doo snacks. There was Fred, Daphne, Velma, and Shaggy. Of course, we all loved Shaggy. 4 teenagers who love to solve supernatural mysteries, shall we say. So the characters, or at least their personalities, were loosely based on another 60s TV show called The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis. I used to love that show. I watched it all the time when I was a kid. So I don't really see the references to those characters, but the main thing that I see as a difference is The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis did not have a dog, and they certainly did not have Scooby-Doo. I love that Scooby-Doo's name was actually pulled from a Frank Sinatra song. You know that song, Strangers in the Night, where he goes, dooby-dooby-doo? Well, the creative geniuses who were developing this cartoon heard that and knew that the name of the cartoon, the name of the star, the name of the dog should be named not Dooby-Dooby-Doo, but Scooby-Doo. Here they are. I baked these at 300 degrees for 15 minutes on one side, and then I flipped them over and baked them for another 15 minutes. I feel like that makes them bake a little bit more evenly, so when your dog bites into them, it's more like a dog biscuit than it is a dog cookie. The ghost came out cute, the dog bones came out great, and I wanted to show you, I did throw in a few of these hippie cookies because they reminded me of the Mystery Machine, obviously the van that the Scooby-Doo gang drove around in. Now, also, I did want to point out that that is not a chocolate chip. Chocolate is not safe for dogs. That is a Carob chip. So if you do make these and you want to embellish them a little bit, make sure that you use Carob chips and not chocolate chips. See? Cute little ghost mouth. I usually hand these out at Halloween time and Christmas time when neighbors come by with their 4-legged friends. Makes a nice little treat for them. I also think it makes a nice treat for your veterinarian office. Just make sure they know that these are Scooby snacks for the dogs and not for them. So Scooby-Doo came out in 1969. Hard to believe, 50 plus years of Scooby-Doo. But the cartoons are still on TV, the movies are still on TV, so let's hope that Scooby-Doo is popular for another 50 years. So here's to you, Scooby-Doo.